Welcome back to another episode of the Undiagnosed Baddie podcast, where I talk to you for 10 minutes about whatever I want. But I have been being a little structured and coming to you with a topic at first. All right. So if you don't know, it's your girl Bella. Make sure you go back and check out all of the other episodes. There will be 365 10-minute podcasts this year from me. I'm so excited. Listen, let's go ahead and get into this topic because I can just not, right? I cannot because we know how I do. So let's stay focused. So, the topic of today is single people. What do you do when you need attention? Wow. First, I want to, before I get into my answer, this is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to like this video. If you can click on this video to press play, you can press the like button, okay? If you're not subscribed, I need you to subscribe. If this is a good topic, I also need you to share it. I need words in the comments. That's how I get your support. That's how YouTube knows that you like me. That's how I know that you like me and you want me to be here. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Single people, what do you do when you need attention? There was a lot of people that were talking about how they went to the gas station so people could catcall them, or just went out and about and looking good and smelling good and da 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 da. And all of that works. All of that is true. Being a beautiful woman, I believe that I'm beautiful. I don't think like people. I was telling someone there's tiers to this pretty shit, right? You have like sexy, stunning, beautiful, cute, pretty, right? Like adorable. There's some grown women with adorable faces, but it's not giving stunning, right? It's giving adorable. And so I think for myself, like I fall into the beautiful category. What does Bella mean? Beautiful. What does can we, beautiful? What does Bella mean in English? Beautiful. Hello, catch up, mustard. So, what do people do? What do single people do now? I've been single for a very long time. The last time I want to say that I was truly in a where a man asked me, to be his girlfriend, y'all. No, we gotta back it up a little bit or come forward a little bit. When someone asked me to be their wife, I believe was 2018. 2017. How long have I been married? Almost 10 years. Oh my god. But I'm single. Okay? And we can get into that on another episode. We're going to have to talk about that in the vlog, baby. We only got 10 minutes here. Now, what do I do when I'm lonely? I be like, sis, let's go to the bar. Let's go out to eat. Let's get cute and let's go outside. We go outside and I socialize. That's what I do when I need some attention. Define attention, right? Because that's really what it boils down to. What type of attention are you seeking? You can go to a museum and get attention of nerds if you need some. I don't want to say nerds because I'd be at the museum, right? You can get attention from people who are interested, knowledgeable, want to carry on particular conversations. You can go to the bar, and there's levels to the bar, right? You can go to a very nice upscale hotel bar, meet certain people, have all different types of interactions with people. You can go to your local Cheers, the local pub, and you're going to see something in there you want when you're going to say, what type of attention again? What type of attention are you looking for, single people? So it just, it really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for it, if you want something new, it was this girl. She was on Hinge. She said, I learned how to play golf for free. I went through Hinge and I matched with every single man that had golf clubs in his profile because I knew that men were so self absorbed that they would want to teach me something because I just don't know anything because they know everything. She said, and I learned how to play golf for free. Golf is probably about $100 an hour. And she did it the cheap way. Men love to teach. What type of attention are you looking for? So, depending on what you're looking for, that's what you go do. I don't think, right? So if we go into, that was the social side of it, right? So when you go into the sexual side of it, what do you do when you need attention? And we're just going to be as honest as we can be, because that's what I do on my channel. That's that's that 10-year roster. Those are those bodies that don't go anywhere. Sorry, I do have people in my life, yeah, that still would want me in a sexual manner the same way I desire them in a sexual manner, that I could possibly call and be like, "Hey, what's up?" I truly believe that if they are not married at this point, that I could do that. And that's on game. Like real life. Like I could go back and have a good old roll in the hay with whoever the fuck I wanted to, as long as they were available, and obviously, right? So I don't see me being rejected in a sexual manner from old work. So what do? I'm gonna be honest. 98% of the time, I can even say 99% of the time, I just go to sleep. Like when I go out with the homies, right? So when I go out and I hang with gang, I'm gonna drink some liquor, because I know as soon as I get home, I'm going to sleep. Like that's that. If I drink wine, it keeps me up. I get lusty. Then I want to go through my phone. Then I want that other type of attention, and I don't even need all that. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. When it comes to socializing, I just go outside. You pick what you want to do. You say, okay, what's going on in the city today? What's going on in Maryland today? What vineyards? It's like it's spring. It's uh, Sheba Sheree spring summer. It's spring summer. What's going on outside? Everything's going on outside. Excuse me, I live in Maryland. DC's right there, but with Maryland being the farmland, we have endless. I think there's not just 20, but 20 owned. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be 20, but I think it's 20 black owned wineries in the air throughout the state. Go to the winery. Like, what are you looking for? And that's what's crazy to me, because it's like, well, there's literally a networking niche and club, social club or whatever for everything. And sometimes you do have to pay that entry fee to get in, right? Like when they have the embassy passport is coming up. I want to go to that. Like I want to go to the Saudi embassy. I want to hit, I think, the French embassy. It's some other ones that I want to hit. And I'm just like, well, we'll go up there and you talk to people and you have cards, or you exchange social media, or you say, what are you doing after this? And then you go to the next spot. And a lot of the times when you do that, you learn something new. I've been in DC, but I don't come up on this side of town. This is a new spot for me. It's nice. Thanks. So when you need that attention, it's really like, what are you looking for? It's really simple to me. So, but I think it's simple to me because I'm an extrovert. If there are people that are like, well, we're heading to, y'all know I got this on the table. If we're heading to Blue Bar, like Blue Square Bar, y'all want to go? We're like, you know what? We've never been. Let's go. And that's one of the things that I love about the homie at this point, Brooke, right? She's outgoing. She's just as outgoing, extroverted, and beautiful as me, right? So when you talk about single people, what do you do? I think it's also important that you have, it's important to have all sorts of friends and all sorts of backgrounds and all sorts of levels of life. But it's very important to have a friend that's in kind of sort of same stage as you when it comes to life. So she is also single. But when she was in a relationship, I didn't get discarded. And I love I'll say for the most part. For the most part, no. Because when I say, hey, you want to do something, she'll be like, yeah, but it's cool to have somebody to move around with you. What do you want to do? Single people, like this is not hard. For me, if you're an introvert, go find an introvert club and y'all can be like weirdos together. I don't know. I do whatever I want to do, and I get the things that I want because I do whatever I want to. Like that's the fun part about life. I do whatever I want to do, and then the circumstances just be like, boom, here you go, and I be like, thank you, Thank you so much. I love life. Shout out to the